Welcome to the Gordon Grind. What's up, grinders? So today I'm bringing you another movie review. Y'all, as Miss Nola Darling likes to say, I am a cinephile and I love the movies. I stay at the movies almost every weekend. So I was really excited to see that Amazon was offering its Prime members first look to go see the movie Jumanji. Now this sneak peek was only available in select theaters and you had to sign up for it. So it was a one-day only thing. So sorry guys, if you weren't able to see it, you missed the deadline, but I'm going to tell you all about it. Let's go. Alright y'all, so today we're going to be talking about Jumanji Enter the Jungle. Alright y'all, so Jumanji Enter the Jungle was the standalone sequel to the 1995 or 96 classic that starred Robin Williams. Okay, I love that movie, okay? Such a classic. Like, Robin Williams tore that movie up. I'm a big Robin Williams fan anyway, like Mrs. Doubtfire, all his movies, I've seen them all, alright? So Jumanji, so I was really excited when they announced a Jumanji 2. And the fact that Kevin Hart was gonna be in it, y'all, okay? We love some Kevin Hart in this household. He keeps us rolling. So I was really excited to see that he was gonna be in it. And then also Jack Black, he was hilarious in this movie, like, loved him. But anyway, let's talk about the first movie. Jumanji was one of my favorite movies growing up. Like, the storyline was on point, all the animals was on point. Like, I just loved that movie, all right? And so I was really excited when they said they were coming out with a sequel. So one thing about this new movie that I'm really excited that they did not add in the original movie was the actual Jumanji world. I really don't feel like back then in the 90s they would have been able to have the correct effects that the Jumanji world really needed to jump off the screen. And in 2017 they did it just right. I really enjoyed seeing what the inside of the game actually looked like. You know, in the original movie, Alan Parrish kind of comes back after the new kids start the game up again, but you don't get to see, you know, where he was at for those 20 years that he was gone. So in this movie they go and they get to see it. So let's jump into the cast. So this stars The Rock, Kevin Hart, Jack Black, and Karen Gillan and Nick Jonas. Okay, I am a huge, as I said, Kevin Hart fan, huge The Rock fan. I even like Nick Jonas. Like, his ballads, ooh, he be popping up on my Spotify and I'm like, who is singing this? Okay, Nick Jonas, go ahead. So I really enjoyed them. Even though I am a big Kevin Hart fan, Jack Black was my very favorite character in this movie, simply because, as you guys know, if you've seen the trailer, hopefully you've seen the trailer at least, he is acting as if he's a girl stuck in a man's body. So the whole time he is just dropping these hilarious one-liners. Now, forewarning parents, my son did come with me to this premiere, but I did do this a couple times because the D jokes, you know what I mean, the D jokes, like the D jokes were on 10, all right? Hilarious, but on 10. So be aware when you're taking young children to see this movie, because I did clap his ears a couple times. So I was like, oh, not as family friendly as the first one, but I still think it's okay to take them. I mean, come on y'all, it's the human body, it's natural to talk about, it's okay. But just be forewarned that those jokes are in abundance. All right, so my favorite character again, Jack Black, because he had the most hilarious jokes. In second place, of course, Kevin Hart, and then of course The Rock, because what The Rock did for this movie is what every woman loves, all right? He stood there, he looked pretty, and then he did this a few times. That's my smolder. And one of his strengths in the movies. No joke, not just strengths for life, because we know he got that smolder going on. I'm talking about that was one of his game strengths in the movie. Okay, so storyline, what was this movie about? Okay, so the major difference in this movie from the first movie was that in the first movie, they were playing on a board game, okay? They were rolling some dice, you know, shaking them out, you know, moving their pieces around the board to get to Jumanji. This time, in 2017, they turned it into a video game, because of course, all everyone plays now are video games. That's all kids play. I thought I was gonna be like a little meh, you know, about them changing it, but it actually worked, you know? They did it in a way that wasn't too modern to where it messed up the whole concept of the game. Like, I really enjoyed the way they implemented different details of video games into the movies, you know? I think it worked for the time period that we're currently in now. So I don't think we lost anything by turning it from a board game to a video game. So I really enjoyed that. So the way that it was is that these kids, okay, these bad kids got in trouble, all right? They went to detention, they found this game, they all started playing the game, and they got sucked into the game. That's the difference. In the first movie, the details from the Jumanji world started coming out of the game and into the real world. This time, they're sucked into the game, okay? I really enjoyed that because, again, I got to see the actual Jumanji world. So that was awesome. When they got sucked into the game, they got turned into the avatars that they selected when they started the game. So obviously, one of the guys turned into The Rock, one of the guys turned into Kevin Hart, one of the girls turned into Jack Black. As we were going through the game and as they were going through the different levels that they needed to pass to get to the climax of the story or the ultimate goal of the story, I'm not even gonna lie, 100% of the time, I completely forgot what the plot of the movie was. Do not go see this movie if you are expecting a strong, heartfelt, deep storyline. No. What you are gonna do in this movie is you're gonna laugh, you're gonna have fun, and you're gonna walk away with your side hurting because you was laughing so hard, okay? But what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna watch this movie again. You're gonna have fun while you're watching it, and you're not gonna watch it again. Simply because the plot was just not a strong one, okay? Go see this movie because you're a fan of the original. Go see this movie because you like action, okay? You like to see things blow up. You like to see people flying and dodging things and jumping out of the air and poofing up and blowing up and dropping from the sky. Like, you like seeing stuff like that. Do not go see this movie if you're expecting an ultra deep storyline. Because what this movie did not bring is that. All right, so now moving on to the funniest part of the movie. Stop this now or fast forward me if you don't want any spoilers, all right? Because this is the one that I'm gonna give you for sure. That's not in the trailer, all right? My favorite funny part of this movie was, and I'm so sorry, but it features one of the D jokes, okay? One of them, it just does. It was funny and I had to bring it up, all right? So, as you guys know, the girl, I told you this already, the young girl got placed into Jack Black's body when she entered the game, all right? So when she meets Nick Jonas, all right, there's an attraction there, all right? But obviously, Nick Jonas is a male. She's a female stuffed in a very middle-aged man. So Nick Jonas, you know, gets hurt, and so she gives him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. He wakes up. He's like, oh my God, you know, I'm so thankful. Thank you so much for saving me. She looks at him, you know, with those eyes, those flickering eyes. And all of a sudden, everybody's like, oh, whoa, whoa. And she's like, what? In Jack Black's body, she's like, what? And everybody looks down and somebody is up. The whole theater was rolling, y'all, okay? Rolling. And she was like, oh my God, this thing is crazy. Oh my God, y'all. I was laughing so hard that I forgot to cover Baby Kim's ears on that one, and he was like, what? What's crazy? And I was like, nothing. So that was a funny, yeah, y'all, the movie was funny. I enjoyed it, worth the money, go see it. I give this movie a 4 out of 5. The first star is for the pure movie magic of the movie, okay? I go to the movies and I love the movies because I want to be, you know, transported into another world and, you know, kind of forget, you know, the realities of the real world. And this movie did that for me, okay? The second star is for the cast. The cast was on point. I love them all right? I wasn't really as familiar with Karen Gillan. I know she was a part of Doctor Who, but outside of that, I really, you know, didn't know that much about her. But everybody else, amazing, all right? Amazing. The third star is going to be for special effects, all right? Special effects. Y'all, blowing up, you know, just dropping out the sky, just flying and being chased by animals. Like, I really thoroughly enjoyed that, all right? And the fourth star is gonna be about straight comedy. When I go see a comedy film, I want to be laughing throughout the film. I don't want just a few one-liners. I don't want the same, you know, jokes that were in the trailer to be the only funny jokes throughout the movie. This movie gave me straight funny throughout the whole thing, and I really enjoyed that. The only reason I'm not giving it that 5th star is because, again, the plot. The plot was kind of weak, all right? They could have did a better job. The first one had a good plot and good action and everything, and so I gave that one 5 stars on the first one, but this one is a 4th star, but it's worth going to see. And the great thing about this movie too is if you haven't seen the first one, you can still follow along with the second one and still not be lost, okay? Like, it's awesome. Now, you won't get the Alan Parrish reference, but it's so small and it's really just there for original fans, honestly. So yeah, that's my movie review of this film. Like, go see Jumanji, Amazon Prime. Thank you for allowing us to go see it early. Really enjoyed ourselves. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. All right, if you haven't subscribed to us already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to continue the conversation, go ahead and follow us on Instagram at The Gordon Grind and on Snapchat at The Gordon Grind. As always, you guys, remember to stay on your grind. I'm out.